I didn't mean to frighten you, sister.
Don't tell the children I'm afraid of the dark. I'll never live it down.
Well, this blackout's made a lot of people jumpy. I just heard on the radio that the power could be restored before midnight.
Well, it's too late to do us any good around here. You would not have believed the shrieking and the carrying on when the children went to bed. All we needed was the lights to go up for the children to think it's Halloween all over again. I am exhausted.
Sister, now this may give you your second wind.
What's this? 3 new donors? Derek, how do you do it?
Well, I just think about a new roof you need, and before I know it, I'm picking the phone up. We're just very lucky to have met such, wealthy friends.
Oh, don't make it sound like an accident. You work at it. When I read about you in the papers and they call you a wealthy man about town and a handsome playboy, I see red. I really do.
Well, why? I thought I was a handsome, mysterious debonair and probably the best-looking playboy in town.
You are a sight more than that, and you know it. Perhaps your friends would like to stop by and meet some of the children and see what their money's doing. We could serve them a special dinner.
That's very hospitable of you, sister, but these particular friends are too modest to take public credit. We prefer to remain, well, if not anonymous, at least very low-key. Sure you understand.
Come in.
Good evening, sister. I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, but I'm afraid it's urgent.
Will you excuse me, sister?
Of course.
What is it? What is it, Alfred?
Something's happened, sir. Something terrible.
What do you want me to do? Go knocking on doors with a flashlight? The state makes sure you guys have a nice generator, but the rest of the city's pitch black for crying out loud.
So you'll improvise. You know, this investigation is not structured for your convenience.
We want to know 3 things. Who this Jane is, where she gets her stuff, and who her other dealers are.
Look, 20 of your friends at the frat house could be getting ready to breathe that garbage into their lungs right now. If you care about them, you're going to get out there and going to start asking questions tonight.
It doesn't matter who I ask. No one is going to tell me how to find her. This woman is very careful. It's not like she's going to post her phone number on the ride swap bulletin board.
This woman sells dope. You let it be known you want to buy dope, she'll show herself. I think your problem is you just don't want anybody to know you're about to blow the lid off a good connection.
Yeah, that's right, because they'll kill me if they find out I've been talking to you guys.
That's not going to happen. All right, you've got backup, and you have us.
Come on. One thing that you learn in the drug business is how to lie. You can pull this off with your eyes closed. Not that you really have a choice.
All right. Okay. Let's see what I can find out.
All right, look, I want you to check back with us in a couple of hours regardless, all right? We'd like to stay in touch. Who's tailing him tonight?
Santiago. He's plenty sharp, so don't worry. The kid won't be in any jeopardy. And once he leads us to this Jane, whoever she is, we'll let him off the hook.
Yeah, maybe Jane's a flunky herself.
Yeah, that's one thing about these drug people. They keep the operation so damn diffused that it can take forever to get to the real source. It doesn't matter how long it takes, Michael. You know as well as I do, this is not just about drugs, it's about homicide. We have to find whoever is cooking up this poison and put a stop to it before they kill somebody else.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? As far as your friend knows, I'm just another person looking for a new high.
Eden, you're on television, for God's sake. What if Jane watches Channel 8? You don't think she's going to suspect you're doing some sort of investigative piece?
You were doing investigative pieces and she's still sold to you. If you give her your endorsement of me, she'll know I'm on the level, she'll sell to me, and that's all I care about.
It's not all you care about. You're going to ask questions. You're going to try and find out where this stuff is coming from.
Yeah. But I've learned a little bit about getting information from people, and I'm not going to tip my hand here.
You don't know. You don't know what these people are like if you cross them.
You heard what my conditions are. I'll help you in whatever way I can. But you gotta help me. Call her.
Jane. Hi, it's Linda. With the Mustang. Right. No, it's lasting me fine. Just like you said it would. It'll get me through the weekend. Listen, I have a friend who's interested, and I wondered if you could help her out. She's someone I work with. A reporter. No, she's cool. We've done coke a few times together, and, she's just looking for something with a little more kick to it. Hang on, let me grab a pen. Okay. Uh-huh. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll let you know when the cupboard's bare. Ciao. You know where, Howie's Diner is?
That new place on Civic Circle.
Yeah. Jane will be waiting for you in a corner booth. She's a brunette. She's wearing a gray suit. You've got 1 hour to reconsider, Eden.
Not a chance.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Is it time for that late supper already?
Oh, no, not quite. As a matter of fact, I can't stay. I was leaving you a note.
Really? I would have thought the lights coming back on would have put somewhat of a damper on your blackout story.
Yeah, well, I have another story that is really heating up, and I gotta cover it. As a matter of fact, I'm way behind on it.
Well, that's okay. I can't leave here just yet anyway. But not to give up. What do you say we meet in a couple of hours? Have dinner.
Well, it's already 11 o'clock. I think it's a little too late to eat.
Well, we could go home and do leftovers. We'll be okay as long as one of us has the energy left over to punch some microwave.
Oh, I get it. You don't really want me. You want my cold pork roast.
I always want you. Especially now. This job makes the boy crazy. He needs the girl to keep his feet on the ground.
Has something else happened?
We got a name. Trying to locate the person who goes with it. That's really all I can tell you.
Well, you know I wouldn't release any information unless you told me I could.
Yeah, I know, but this is going to get really ugly. It's not just another case. It's going to have to be handled quietly. A lot of force, maybe a lot of violence. I really don't see any reason for you to be involved. As a reporter, as my wife, as a concerned citizen, as anything, I think these people are extremely sick and deadly, and I don't want you to have any part of it. Sorry.
I gotta go.
Love you.
Love you. Jane Kingsley? Eden. Been a lot of water under the bridge since Lyman Pub. Yeah. How you been? Just great. Yeah, this place is brand new. I've never been here. It's kind of cute. It reminds me of something like on TV or something. It's okay, Eden. You can sit down with me. Well, you know, I knew I was meeting somebody, but I really didn't think it was going to be somebody I knew. But don't be embarrassed. I do business with a lot of our former classmates, but you'll never know which ones because I don't name names. So relax. I'm not worried. It's just I don't really think this is right. Don't be in such a rush. Sit down. It's nothing personal, Jane. I just changed my mind. Okay. Just tell me something, Eden. There wouldn't happen to be a hidden camera aimed at my head, would there? What? Well, you are a little Miss Anchorwoman now, aren't you?
This is not a feature. This is my life. Nobody knows this less than charming side of it. Nobody but Linda knows I have a habit. Not my husband, not my children. I don't want them hurt.
I told you confidentiality is my middle name.
In case you haven't noticed, there's a lot of people here, and I really don't want to do this in front of an audience. Okay.
So we'll go somewhere else. That was the plan all along. We only started here so I could meet you and decide if I want to do business with you or not.
Tell me about the ice. Linda says it's good, but that's about all she said.
Did she say it was expensive?
I don't care as long as it's pure and it does the job.
Oh, this is high-grade stuff, honey. Don't worry about it.
Can I get $1,000?
There's an alley out back. I'll meet you there in half an hour.
Half hour? From midnight?
Yeah. I won't be late if you won't.
I found her.
Where?
A place called Howie's Diner. I knew it had to be her right away from the way they described her to me. But I also heard her with a client, some blonde woman.
Did a deal go down?
No, not yet. I'm meeting later outside the alley. 12 o'clock.
You're gonna have company. Hold on. Hope you're in the mood for a stakeout. It's 2 callers for the price of 1 night. We got us a buyer and a seller. Where are you now, son? Bring the front entrance here. I'll be stationed at the back. We see either of these women heading for the alley, we'll immediately leave and take up positions over here.
Got it.
All right. This Jane is 5'7", angular features, straight brown hair to her shoulder. She was wearing a gray suit, according to Ron, but that may have changed.
So what about the buyer? High school student?
No, she's a woman in her 20s. She was described as having long blonde hair, being tall and very well dressed.
At least it's not a kid, for once.
Yeah. You know, I wonder about that, Michael. When Chip and Adriana are old enough to be curious about such things, do you think we'll still be fighting this stupid war, or will they maybe be safe from people who want to make money off their innocence?
War's been going on a long time. I was fighting it in Boston 8 years ago when Jamie died. It's got me pretty disillusioned about the chances of winning it anytime soon.
Yeah, it does seem every time we weed out one of these dealers, another one springs up to take his place. But every time I feel like it's not worth fighting, I just think about my kids. And I know I can't quit.
No. Neither can I.
I'm glad I didn't place a bet, because I would have lost a bundle. I didn't think you'd show.
Look, let's not waste time talking, okay? Do you have the stuff?
Showtime?